Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett at Parnassus Books and it's Laydown Tuesday. And I'm here with my friend Edward Tulane because his mom did this very exciting project. We now have a boxed set of Kate DiCamillo novels, greatest hits, 6 amazing books. You know how obsessed I am with Kate DiCamillo, and you know how hurt Edward would be if you dissed his mom and didn't get the book. So be sure to pick up a copy of this wonderful box set. There are some other exciting things that we have going on. On Thursday night of this week, I am going to be doing a Zoom in conversation with Christina Baker-Klein for her riveting and genuinely gut-wrenching new book, The Exiles, which is about the convict trade in Australia. I always want to say conflict, but that's right, it's convict. And we also have, coincidentally, 2 books about Republican presidents, okay? One of which is by Jenna Bush Hager, and John Meacham is going to be doing an in conversation with her tomorrow night. How amazing is that going to be? And anyway, Team Jenna Bush Hager, yay! Here's Kat.
All right, we have got a ton of great books out today, and we have got 2 great paperbacks, Joe Hill, Full Throttle, and Heather Morris's Silka's Journey. For the 10th anniversary of The Gifts of Imperfection, the fabulous Brene Brown has a hardcover gift edition out. And for everyone who loves librarians, we have America's favorite librarian, Nancy Pearl, along with Jeff Schwager with The Writer's Library. They've talked to a whole bunch of fantastic authors about the books that changed their lives. For all the foodies out there, this is the book of the season, David Chang's Eat a Peach. It's his memoir of working in the food world, what it's like to have a mental, like a disability working in the food world, and all the stresses that come with that. We've got signed copies. And the incomparable Claudia Rankine, who wrote Citizen, has Just Us, An American Conversation. It's a beautiful book about the race conversation that's going on in the world today, how so many of us has for so long been willfully ignorant of it, and what we can do to change that and engage with each other. And some novels that we have out today, Frederick Bachman, Anxious People. Some people are touring an apartment to potentially rent it. A bank robber who has just failed at his robbery comes in and holds all 8 of them hostage. It's funny, it's witty, it's got that levity that everyone loves from Frederick Bachman. And Monogamy, Sue Miller. This one is a complex story of a family and a husband and a wife, and what happens when the unthinkable occurs in their marriage, and what everyone does in the aftermath. And because we're going into fall, and that means some great mysteries, Ruth Ware is back with One by One. A tech team goes up to a vacation in an exclusive but remote skiing chalet. An avalanche happens, they're cut off from the rest of the world, and maybe there's murder. And now we have Rayanne with Kids in YA.
Hi everybody, we have a few paperbacks today. First in chapter books, new in Dory Phantasmagory and The Princess in Black. We have a middle grade paperback with a cover redesign by Renee Wilson, Some Places More Than Others. A few new picture books today, Lights on Wonder Rock by David Litchfield. This is about a girl who wishes for a UFO to land in her backyard, and then it does. And what happens when she's waiting for her friends to come back. If you read Jabari Jumps, you'll want to get Jabari Tries by Gia Cornwall. This is a book about Jabari trying to do a science experiment all on his own, but then he decides maybe he should let his little sister help. Hot Pot Night by Vincent Chin is about a neighborhood wondering what's for dinner and a boy who decides it's time for hot pot night. There's also a recipe in the back. Kevin the Unicorn is back with Why Can't We Be Bestie Corns? I want to show you this page. Kevin is a magical friend-making machine. Why can't his next door neighbor be his bestie corn? A couple of middle grade novels today by Newbery medalist Sharon Creech. We have One Time. This is about a girl who's always been told she has an overactive imagination and what happens when she gets a new classmate and a new teacher that introduces her to storytelling and writing her own stories. By Donna Higuera, we have Lupe Wong Won't Dance. Lupe is going to be the first Major League Baseball pitcher who is a female. She wants to meet her favorite pitcher, but to do it, she's got to have all A's. And she's not going to let a little square dance unit in PE stop her. Thanks so much, and don't forget to shop local.
Yay!